Yeah. Oh, I forgot where I was. Yeah. Oh, just that a body connects. Yeah. We connect with the spirit through the back body and through the to the world through the front body. And so anyway, that was the dialogue we were having during the meditation. That's the process by which we'll connect. I was sort of getting these positions, but wasn't real clear on the positions. And sort of how they'll shift, how they'll rotate, how I will experience that as they're coming in and I'm moving out. So yeah, progress, definite progress. I feel good today.
That is. I'm anxious to hear about it. And everything that you're saying is like similar to my understanding is that, like, even with the name, it's like, no, that or that I mean, that sounds like something else. I don't, but there's this resistance, and it's like, and these different ways of doing things that aren't the way that we expect them. And I think that's really real, and it's exciting. So I'm excited for how this goes.
I'm excited because I have a connecting point now. This
Yeah.
I have a vibration to call. Yeah, and this is very helpful to me. So the sage is going to help, my zafu is going to help my sitting position. The mirror channeling is really starting to have a nice flow. I'm getting information, making the connections. And I got the name Istan. I was told how we will connect, and that's what I have to report before we begin. Is there anything you would like to report before we each go for a channeling?
During the meditation and yesterday, I've been in learning instruction of um, how to feel the merging, not necessarily to have to see it with visuals and lights and orange things and all these different things that I've become so dependent upon, that have always been changing so that I don't become dependent upon them. And now I I am I'm ready to do. I think I understand a different way of going about the transition, and recognizing that I actually experience this different expansion and sitting, and then without, and then within, and then okay, there's a definite difference, and it feels like something that's inside this whole area. Um, so I'm excited about testing that out as a different means of going into that state.
So can I just ask, just so I'm clear, you're actually in this process feeling an altered state of consciousness? You you're actually feeling yourself enter an additional consciousness space?
I'm feeling it as if it were my physical body dissolving in a very, very wonderful, pleasant way, and the energy of all of this, and I'm feeling nothing and everything at the same time. And yeah, I it's amazing how much knowledge, just the Western idea of our body is this, our spirit is this, and this is this, and the separation of these things, and how much they stole from. That's not true. And it's like I've always felt these things, but have not been able to put the pieces together until like 2 days ago, really.
It's amazing how when we come together, with others of us, or in groups, small groups, or even larger groups, how everything just kicks up. Yeah, because everybody's bringing something, and so there's always all of this new information coming in, this regular access to new information, and it really, really spirals things up and away. Okay, do you want to go first? I went first the last two times, so why don't you go first this time? Let me mute my microphone and give you the stage.
Okay. I'm feeling like maybe a question. I don't know if you wanted to do a question and answer thing. I feel like I'm going to be able to get in the state pretty quickly. Um, I know what to expect, and it's I don't know how it's gonna handle. Can I put you on hold just half of a second? Okay. So I don't know how exactly I'm gonna make a signal that that we're ready together, and what's gonna happen from there. Um, I'm just gonna go into the experience in a different manner, and we'll see. I'm sure I'm sure something will come forward with that. Anyway, I'm feeling a state of being alive and consumed and beginning and consumed within a flame-like container. This is a good way to begin. I have to hold this and carry this.
Are you able to record
Yes,
what's happening?
I'm inside a big expanding flame. The antagonizing back and forth. This physical state is ticklish in this way, fully present, and no place.
Who is it that is speaking?
The sensation of this connection is much less difficult than alternating times.
Is there anything you can put through to me about the sounds coming through these speakers? The feedback. It's almost like another voice is speaking, a sort of digitally enhanced sounding voice. Are you aware of it?
If possible, to send this is happening, whatever is possible to send at all points, physical changes also, and healing from an opening portal.
Is there something you can tell us about the experience happening inside the construct at present?
Letting go of unnecessary habits, habits of thought, ideas, boxes. They're not necessary to carry.
Can you tell us what the construct is experiencing?
Pure life, energy for motion, and all decisions are possible and expanded.
Can you describe the process of letting go, of moving into the background, of shifting out while another energy shifts in? What is the process you're using with her?
Flattening of a square. It doesn't exist. We don't need the square idea. A more dimensionally complete experience. Harmony, above all, is this understanding and state of holding. I'm coming back. I'm like halfway there. I feel very, very, very heavy, and my legs are completely numb. Oh.
I can relate. All right, what happened? Where'd you go? What did you experience? I will tell you there was a lot of feedback again on this end in that sort of digitally enhanced sounding voice. I don't know if you caught that on the OBE one. I left that one in where you could literally hear it saying a sentence. But it's like an electronic, digitally enhanced voice. When I go to speak, it's like speaking. It sounds like it's coming from your end at me. It doesn't sound like it's coming from my end. But who the heck knows?
I heard it that time on that one that we did, and it sounded like a voice underwater that was like an echo, after effects, kind of like an after thing. Yeah, I don't know, but it's not happening now when I speak.
It's not happening when you do it. It's happening when I go to speak.
Huh. That's interesting. I don't know what that is.
I have no idea what that. We need to find out what that is. Let's ask Istan and see if we can bring something forward. Because we need to figure that out. Maybe it will be that we're sitting too close to our devices. I don't know. I you know, if we're bringing in additional energies, we may be sitting too close to our devices, and it's, scrambling things. But it was so loud again, I could not speak. It's like when somebody else is speaking over the top of you, you kind of forget even what you were saying. It's so weird. Okay, so how do you feel about what just happened? About your process, about what came through? Did you hear it? Were you present for the...
Yeah, I feel like I was present. And I felt I was in a different place. What I was feeling was just feeling just complete energy moving around, and it was absolutely wonderful. I can't even describe it. It's one of those things that, like you described, as bliss. This kind of feeling. I felt like it was hard to speak at different times. I felt like I could have, the presence, everything was there, but I couldn't. It was like I was having trouble getting the speaking thing going, and yeah.
Okay. I'll make a suggestion for if you're using the process of feeling the body and going out whole body. The more you can get yourself into observer mode, not seeing, but observing, into the act of observing, the more you will have to say, one, of your process of moving in. So at first, you may just simply be describing your process of going out. So I start going out and I realize that I'm going out and I'm simply reporting the news. This is what's happening. This is what I'm able to observe. Someone like Robert Monroe, who was a seasoned OBEer, was able to really guide them into specific states of consciousness, and that is nice to have. And this is the importance of feeling the space, feeling your body, feeling your whole body, feeling the feeling sensation of your whole body, because this is what is going to help you make the words. This is what is going to help you be able to word what it is you're experiencing. It doesn't happen here. It happens from the feeling state of the whole animating object that you are. Yeah. And so you got to drop down out of here into the whole. This is going to be included. You just don't want to isolate everything up here. Drop it down into the whole body so that you're feeling that whole body Yeah, and that is going to say the words. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to find a lot of the words either, but it's that I'm feeling the waves, the energy, and the words just sort of come up out of that. You know, a lot of times I'm in there saying, "What is that? You know, what am I seeing?" Yeah, you know, so you got to get to the point where you're feeling. Yeah, and you'll notice that you may be lip heavy. You know, it is really hard to say the words, and you may be saying them slow, but they do come if you can hang on to that feeling of your whole self.
I had to go in and out instead of giving up. I went in and out so many different times, but I was able to get back to that whole feeling again. That was just something really
Yeah.
different and spectacular.
No, you're not trying to get anywhere. You're not trying to go anywhere other than
Well,
right into your whole self right here, you know, so you can feel yourself head to toe, literally. Okay, let's see if I can shift in and connect with Istan. Weird. Okay, all right, here we go. Going in. I think it's called a caduceus. I'm feeling it immediately. The staff with the two snakes, the medical symbol. I believe it's called a caduceus. I'm feeling this energy very strongly. I'm calling Istan forward. And I'm hearing, we are here, we are ready to begin. I'm asking, how is the connection to be made? And I'm hearing, we are connecting via the spine. I am communicating to them that I'm not feeling much of a shift in the energy and the feeling or sensation. And they say, we are working on this. And now I'm asking for a time parameter, a length of time in which it will take to form the link And they're saying, we can communicate. We are ready to communicate. I'm not feeling very different from what I normally do, but I notice my head is going very up, whereas normally it bows very down. So this is new. I'm being pulled now into the space at the back of the neck. And I'm asking for information. On the static feedback from our recordings. I'm feeling very dizzy. I'm not hearing anything in reply to the static. Let's try a question.
Can you describe what it feels like where you are?
It feels like a very wide and slow wave.
Are you alone or are you with others?
I am with others.
Can you tell us about the others?
I can tell you that they are perceptually low in my field of perception. These are workers. They are aligning the frequencies.
Are you seeing them for a reason at this time, or are they there for their own reason?
I am aware of them, but not seeing. They are here for the purpose of the communication.
Are they assisting you with merging now?
Yes, they are aligning the one being with the other. They are doing well. The energy here now is changing. There is a corkscrew like ascending energy. Being experienced.
Are you communicating?
I believe Istan is navigating the new space. Huh. It feels almost as though they are confused directionally. I'm moving against the way they're wanting to move now because they're wanting to go over here. Very strongly. Still, okay, I'm being given something on the static. I know what this means. There is a very interesting and colorful bird with us now. The energies are shifting dramatically now. A sound is being made. This almost feels Yahyel. That humor, that joy that comes through with them is here. That dialect and that meter that's really beginning to come in. This is not Istan, is it? Yes. Istan is Yahyel. Istan is with the Yahyel. The sound that was being made previously. Ho, ho, ho. As in, they felt my receiving of a gift, their present, a gift. Ho, ho, ho. They're saying. I myself am in here am having a concern for your time.
Take your time if you want to describe what you feel like. You're in a different space.
Yes, a very strong connection with the energy, the patchwork bird with the parrot-like beak. I know what this is. I don't know what this is. I'm saying I know what this is to bring through the knowing. The energy is very present. The feeling is very present. The feeling of what it is like to be in this one's body is very present. Mm.
Do you feel that you would like to speak anything at this time?
I'm a bit distracted from the body sensations and the merging of the energies. At present, there is something that would like to come through. It is a greeting. It is a delight at being here with you. This one knows you. This one knows you. The energy I'm experiencing is strong and there's a stabilizing of this energy now happening. So this one has gone down so that I can come up a little and breathe. Let's see. There is a being pleased at being invited into the space at the level of arrival into the space. An extension of their welcoming. To enter upon being called and ongoing availability. And this is all for now. There is awareness on their part to a very great degree of the exhaust within my system. In the, I want to say containing, and they are saying intermingling of our energies. I'm out of breath. I'm going to come back Oh dear. I I can't find I can't find the spatial relationship with the room. One moment. It feels like it's over here, but I sort of know that it's not. Thank you. I really want to go over here in the same way that before. I really wanted to go that way. I can feel my legs on my seat better now, but I still really want to go over this way. Okay. Okay. Jeez. That was fun.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
that
that was something.
unexpected because I had not the Yahyel in my awareness whatsoever. I had I had what's the word I'm looking for? What I'm doing, this is what I had in mind. I know what this means. I can't find the word. I had I had the hierarchical structure base. I had Isis and and Anunnaki in my mind as to what might come through with Istan. That was yeah. I can open my eyes now. Wow, I can open my eyes.
Did, you were describing her parrot wings and everything. That was really something.
What happened?
You were describing her parrot wings.
Wing. Oh no, the
Yeah.
it was a patchwork parrot. I mean, a patchwork. It wasn't a parrot. It was a patchwork bird with a parrot beak. Yeah, and yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, and I want to say I know what this is to bring through the knowing, even though I don't know what this is. But it didn't come all the way through into my knowing, my recognizing, but it came through as that whatever that was that was that was great. I mean, I could really feel the arms going. Um, yeah, so that was interesting. That'll be fun to watch back.
Yeah.
That was really hard on me because it felt like they were confused as to the spatial relationship of the room too, and I could feel them wanting to turn so far that way, and I knew my body couldn't turn much further, but it felt like if they could, they would just sort of turn me 360. And I literally had to fight to bring it back this way, you know.
I was immediately reminded of when you were like the rotation thing. It was maybe a different form of your rotation.
I don't know what that was, but it didn't feel good. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. I mean, it didn't feel awful. It just felt wrong somehow to me, because I sort of, knew we were supposed to be over here. Yeah. Okay, so that I connected. Yeah, that was fascinating. And just almost immediately on a dime, I got the caduceus. Is that what it's called? The caduceus?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And I could really feel it. Yeah. I don't remember what happened right after that. Then all of a sudden, yeah, the bird and it's funny saying the word bird from within there, you know, because like I can hear the very correct pronunciation of each of the letters, so bird. It makes me, oh yeah, ho, ho, ho. Yeah, and at that point, I'm like, okay. And then, right, yeah, the sense of humor that the Yahyel have, it's very unique. It was very definitely it was very definitely Yahyel. So good. Totally unexpected. So when I do the mirror channeling after we get done, I'll try to get confirmation that Istan is Yahyel, but I very much got no, Istan is with the Yahyel. I'm not exactly sure exactly what that means yet. Yeah, I'll see if I can get some clarification on that.
Yeah, yeah,
Any,
that's
did,
fascinating.
did
That's
any
amazing when those things come together and it's like it's very real. That's beautiful.
did was it it was feelable to me in a different way than it normally is. um it w- it was not at the depth and extension that I normally experience, which is entirely feelable. It was so different that I wanted to pay attention to it rather than my foundation, they were telling me something about the static, and me doing that with my hands, I was understanding entirely what they were, what it was attempting to say, but there was no word. Right now there's a lot of static from your side, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
I
pouring
saw
rain
that.
again. I was like this the whole time because I couldn't hear. It's raining so hard here. I couldn't hear my speakers.
And was I talking soft too? Microphone, microphone.
It's just very loud here too. It is. It's raining really hard, the thunder and lightning and everything.
I couldn't tell how loud or soft I was talking either, but whatever was happening was kind of like a whisper. Yeah, or it seemed like that to me, like a hush.
Yeah, yeah. It was special. There was a definite beginning and energy change and everything. Yeah.
Was there? Okay. Yeah, I'll go back and watch and see what I see. Okay, well, thanks for sitting through that. I started to get worried about your time, and it's been about an hour and a half. So I'll go ahead and let you get back to your friend. And yeah, I'm going to go sit at the mirror. Are you going to do a mirror thing?
I am, yeah. And I was doing a little bit while you were in your state. I was doing that and I got some different things. So I have it like right across from me.
Oh,
Yeah,
good, good. Yeah.
yeah.
So, do you want to say anything that came through,
Um,
or do you just want to go right back to it?
yeah, I think I want to go back to it and get some more.
Okay.
I saw some different faces, completely different things going on. So yeah.
All right. Excellent. High five. Okay. I'll see you Monday.
Yep.
Okay. Good, good. Good night.